So I'm on my laptop right now because I don't really feel like setting up my camera because it's just so much work, you know. First world problems. I'm a lazy person. I am very privileged to be lazy though. I'm grateful for the ability to be lazy. So remember kids, be grateful for your laziness. So a couple funny things happened to me, or not didn't happen to me, but I noticed in just little doodads and stories. So one time I was sitting in the metro and the guy was like, he was sitting there, the guy was sitting next to me, I was sitting there, you know, just swaying back and forth in the thing, listening to my music, jamming out with my iPod. And then the guy next to me, he realizes that his fly's undone and he's like trying to inconspicuously fix it. So he's like, he's like sitting there, he's like zips it up and then just kind of like, it is really funny because he was like the least inconspicuous about it as he could be. Another thing about the metro is when it's rush hour, you do not want to be there because it's a whole bunch of people squished up against each other like this, like, you know, butt to butt and butt to crotch, and like a couple times like I have my backpack on, there's a grunty old man, not old but like old, I don't know, he was a grunty old man and he was standing behind me and like my butt was up against him. I was like, no, so I like shifted it so my backpack was against him and like pushed my butt forward and I was like, creepy guy, and he was breathing, he was like, no, it was really creepy. I used to not like it when I first moved here. I was like, why are these people trying to get on this train? It's already full. Can't they see that we're already squished up against each other? There's no more room. Try to shove their way on even though there's like not even enough room already. But then I do that too. But I'm like perfect. I'm perfect metro height because I'm tall enough. Like, I'm tall enough so that everybody's heads are right here. So I'm like above the BO cloud. And then I'm also small enough so I can just like, you know, kind of squeeze in and just get into like the little spots and stuff. I'm built for the metro, or the metro is built for me. One of the two. And let's see, metro stories. Oh yeah, so you know how there's like, for the bus systems there's always like the police that aren't really legit police? Well, here they have the metro police. And a couple times I saw like people getting in trouble for stuff and like they were like writing up tickets, so I guess they're a little bit legit, but I still don't take them seriously. But like in the States, it's only little kids that ride like razor scooters and like, you know, those kinds of scooters. But here, I don't know why, French people are French and they like razor scooters too. People of all ages like them. Old ladies, little kids, grown people, not so grown people. And the kids have scooters with like wheels so that they don't like fall over. Which, I mean, you gotta learn how to do that. It's just like, I mean, I guess it's for the little kids, but I've seen some like not grown little kids on it too. Adults like ride them around too, like down the sidewalk. And I saw this one guy like getting written a ticket for, he had a scooter, so I'm guessing he was like riding his scooter in the metro. He's like, wee! And they're like, hey, no, c'est pas bon, arrête, arrête. That's how it went down in my head anyways. I didn't really see. I just saw them writing the ticket and I started to chuckle a little bit because I was like, they got in trouble for riding a scooter. Take the metro to school every day, and so I mean that's, you know, it's pretty used to it. I just kind of sit down, I read my book, or I look at people, and every time I sit down and there's like an empty seat next to me, I'm like, please be a cute guy, please be a cute guy, please be a cute guy, please be a like sexy French man with like perfect scruffage and blue eyes, or, you know, like romance novel shit. But, you know, it's usually just like an old lady. I'm just like, okay. I mean, not that I don't have anything against old ladies. Old ladies are sweet, except for, like, if you accidentally bump into them, or even if they bump into you, like, in the metro or in the city, they look at you and they're like, that's your fault. How dare you do that? Of course, they don't say anything. They just glare at you and give you the death look. My school's pretty cool. I have 25 hours a week of French. I have Français écrit, which is writing class, Français histoire, history class, Français général, and I have that every day except for mercredi, Wednesday. And then I have Paris Découverte, which is like tour guide, or not tour guide, but you're like getting a tour during class and learning about stuff that way. So it's pretty cool. I'm liking it. Woo! That's like the extent of my dancing skills. I'm such a skilled dancer. It's awesome. A couple times during the metro, like, you know, I go to school and then I come back on the metro. I go on the metro. I spend a lot of time on the metro. So when I'm not like making eye contact with people and smiling at them and catching them by surprise, like, what is she doing with her mouth? What is that? Because they're all sitting in the metro and they're all like, just kind of staring off into space and not really focusing on anything. And so if I ever make eye contact with people, I always like do a polite smile or a nod, be like, hey, you know, even though I don't say hey. But so I do that. Or sometimes if I make eye contact with a cute guy like 2 or 3 times, like on another bus or as the bus is about to leave, I always do it as I'm about to leave in case, like, you know, they react to it and they're like, what was that? I'm gonna get angry or I'm gonna start laughing or something. So I always do it like right before the train is about to leave. And so if I like make eye contact with a cute guy like 3 times, I like wink at them and they're like, me? Like, it really confuses them and it's really funny, and then I just like walk away. Maybe I'll be known as the serial winker. Some people do smile back though. No one's winked back yet. I guess it's because like I leave before I'm about to leave. I mean, I wink before I'm about to leave. Of course I leave before I'm about to leave. No, I don't leave before I'm about to leave because I'm still there. So I stay before I'm about to leave. Yeah. Yeah, that. And then a couple times, like when I'm late, I'll be like checking on my watch, like, okay, what time is it? Okay, what time is it? Okay, what time is it? Like over and over again. But you know, I go like that and then watch my watch, look at my watch. But then some people, they'll be like walking down the street, they'll be like, oh, what time is it? They'll jut their arm out and then they'll go like that because they don't feel like moving their, like doing the little motion like that with their other hand to like see the watch. So they're walking down the street, they'll just be like, la da 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 da. I think it's just like a really funny, like, hey guys, I'm checking my watch. Ha. Like, I mean, of course, they're probably not thinking that, but that's how they look to me. Oh, and then, what was it? On the metro today, I was going up the little escalator thingy, and then I look, because I hear a like as I get off the escalator, and I look, and there's like a little family of Sour Patch Kids, like 7, I think. And they're just kind of like rolling around as the steps keep coming up and ascending. And they're just like, I don't know, I thought it was funny. You may not think it was funny. It may have been a you had to be there moment. But I think it's pretty funny, so you'll have to take my word for it. So yeah, that's about it. There's a lovely radio and a candle. Whoop. Raised the roof. So yeah, that's about it. So bye.